quiet, until her phone alarm goes off and the light turns on so she can finally see who is next to her. And of course, it's our protagonist, Junwoo. The two stay under the blanket, their faces way too close to each other, but they don't move and just keep looking at each other until the alarm stops ringing. And, embarrassed, they turn their faces away. Ajin's heart starts racing and she tries to think of a way to get out of there without anyone noticing what happened, and the only thing she can think at that moment is that he's probably going to push her away like he did on the train and then laugh at her, because for some reason she came to the conclusion that he actually hates her. I don't know how either. They stay quiet in the same position until someone says they're gone and the lights can be turned on. When the lights come on, Youngmin realizes he stepped on something, and when he looks, it's Ajin's glasses. Junwoo sits up and quickly pulls the blanket off of them, and she notices he seems angry. Even though she didn't want to be in that situation either, she can't understand why he looks mad if she didn't do it on purpose. But in truth, our poor protagonist is just embarrassed because he was so close to Ajin, and his original goal of coming here was only to apologize for what happened on the train, not to end up in an even more embarrassing situation. He goes to check if Ajin is okay, but when he looks at her, she's in total shock, because Youngmin stepped on her glasses and broke them. He quickly apologizes for stepping on her glasses, but nervously, he says her name wrong. Instead of saying Ajin, he says Adik, which sounds like a puppy's name. Everyone starts laughing, and he gets even more embarrassed, because not only did he say her name wrong, but he also caused all this chaos with the glasses. She says it's fine, that tomorrow she'll go to the doctor to get new glasses. And so they get back to what they were doing before, which was starting the games. The first one to pick a paper is Chohee, and her mission is to give a snack to someone she wants to get closer to. She chooses Jungmin, who's surprised because he wasn't expecting it. The boys get super jealous of Jungmin, and Ajin is impressed with how much Chohee improved in dealing with others. But actually, Chohee's plan was to make Junwoo jealous. However, he couldn't care less. In her head, that expressionless face of his actually means he's so jealous he can't even show it. To push it further, she says Jungmin is very cute to try to make him even more jealous. And poor Youngmin is thrilled, thinking everything is wonderful. Then they spin the bottle, and the next chosen ones are Ajin and Junwoo. Jungmin asks them the question, "Who is bothering you the most in this room?" Everyone gets excited waiting for the answer. And because they both think of the same answer, they stare at each other for a minute while no one else understands anything. They quickly look away, thinking that maybe they're not actually bothered. One came just to apologize, and the other doesn't want to be around someone she thinks hates her. Everyone, anxious for an answer, still doesn't get what that exchange of looks was about. They start commenting that this looks suspicious. Why did they look at each other and say nothing? And neither of them has answered the question yet. Since they took too long to respond, they have to draw a punishment slip. Ajin picks a slip that says to take a picture of the professor's room door, while Junwoo picks one that says he doesn't have to do any punishment. But since neither answered the question, both of them have to do the challenge Ajin picked. The friends already